Hi, my name is Jahncie Cook. I'll be the chair of fundraising events come the 21-22 Junior League year. Fundraising events is part of the Fundraising Council, which includes Fund Development and Wise Penny. I've been a member of the Junior League for 6 years, and I live in Baltimore City in the Hamden neighborhood. The Fundraising Events Committee is responsible for the raising of funds through the community by hosting events like Gingerbread Jamboree and Galentine's Day Bingo. The funds that come from ticket sales, food sales, and donations from those events come back into the Junior League of Baltimore and are used to support our community partners. We also raise funds through pursuing sponsorships through companies like Costco, Walmart, and Target. We try to have events about one every other month. However, we do have a busy time, which is between November and March. We have our two biggest events in that time frame. Our first is Gingerbread Jamboree, which is during the beginning of December. And then we have our second, which is Galentine's Day Bingo, which is in February near Valentine's Day. And in between those times, we also try to have smaller fundraisers. We've had leadership happy hours. We've had an event called PJs and Pancakes. We're about to have an event in 2 weeks called Vino and Vines. And the commitment for the fundraising events committee is that it's evenings and weekends. That's when we have our events. And during that time, it's also a lot of individualized commitment. We have meetings. If we're not having a full committee meeting, we may be having smaller subcommittee meetings, emails, working with a lot of other committees such as PRNM, our Public Relations and Marketing Committee, because we have to make sure that the event logistics are correct, making sure that we're getting everything that we need to host an event correctly and properly. This year, we're super happy and super excited because we were able to implement three things that we want to take into the near future. First is that we had our first annual Gingerbread Jamboree, which was awesome. It was an adult portion as well as a child portion. And we were able to, we had Anna and Elsa at the kid portion, but during the adult portion, we were able to have a Baltimore based mixer company called Cane Collective come and show us how to make drinks. And it was just great because it was a very fun first event that we hope to take into the future. Second, we created a sponsorship packet to allow us to reach out to community partners to get sponsorships from the community at large. And what we want to do is expand upon that so that we are able to have something that we just submit when we're reaching out for different sponsorships without having to, think and create. And, it's just something that we have ready to go whenever we're, looking at different community partners and supporters. And third is that we had the ability to take all of our events and turn them digital this year, virtual. So what we're excited to do for next year is to keep that same energy. We want to make sure that we're having events that while we're having them in person, we're allowing for a virtual portion so that if people who don't live in Baltimore anymore, people who have family members who want to support the Junior League of Baltimore can come support and see what the Junior League of Baltimore does and where their funds are going.